I'm sitting here next to the piano of Clara Haskil. It's Staying Away. It has something very personal, I think, in the touch. Something very intimate in the sound. And it's quite a special feeling to know that Clara Haskil practiced on this piano. All the amazing music she must have made here or on this piano. I have a very good impression of the competition as a whole, especially this tradition with the host families, and they're just amazingly friendly, and they seem to just want to have musicians at their home. And very supportive, of course. They're never critical to you, they just really encourage you when you're playing. Of the contestants, I already know some people. You tend to meet certain faces in different competitions. It's in general, of course, people are friendly, but there's also an element of competition, of course. It's nice to have a certain impression also of the hall and how it sounds like, the atmosphere from outside of the stage. And, I feel the aim of this competition is closer to my heart than many other competitions. It's very much reflected in the choice you have of repertoire, which is what Clara Haskil had as her focus. From Scarlatti, classic, romantic, Schumann, Schubert. And you avoid kind of the very virtuosic composers, Rachmaninoff, Liszt. So I hope they're looking for, you know, an honest musician, obviously a very serious musician reflected in this repertoire. I chose pieces that I love. The Schumann Davidsbühner-Tänze is for me something very personal. Schumann also said about this piece that about Carnival, for him was about different masks of people, kind of very obvious characters and fantasy characters, whereas in Davidsbühner he portrays friends of him and the real faces of people. They're all reflected in these different dances. Then I played Debussy Image, which I find amazing pieces. Debussy is such a perfect music in every sense. and then a Scalati Sonata, which was compulsory, but which is very fun to play. I think it's a very good idea to have a compulsory piece that's newly composed or composed especially for a competition. I think as a musician today you should be interested in what's happening today or what composers are doing, and to play this. That's our role as musicians. And of course it's difficult to learn a piece on such a short notice. You can't perform it before, officially at least. And also just the amount of pressure and stress is quite high in the competition. So it's challenging. And about this piece, I looked at it, the score. I was like, oh my god, it's kind of a pastiche of Chopin Etudes, Opus 10, which unfortunately I didn't play many of them. I played some of them in younger years. It's not what I really chose to play myself so much of. So it was a challenge for me to play this. It's quite an effective piece, I would say, for the public. It's a help to practice. Even if you don't pass or you don't win, it always gives you something. Just to go through the experience of playing under this pressure, to be exposed in this way. Also you get feedback from the jury, which is very good, can be very good at least. And it's always a continuing process to be a pianist and an artist. It never stops. Even if you win a competition, you will continue to criticize yourself no matter what. I think it's a great idea, actually, to have a second jury consisting of musicologists, younger people, kind of some fresh air. Well, I mean, art in general also, and other expressions of art. The theater. I love movies, old movies, like Ingmar Bergman. I think also that's a very interesting medium. Also with music, which plays such a big role in it. Theater, dance, I really love, although I'm not so good at that.
What kind of dance?
Contemporary, actually. I also like other forms of music, jazz. I play a little myself, not so professionally, but I think the ability to improvise is very good to have. To kind of just sit for yourself and make sounds and enjoy it and try to understand it. Actually, my dream when I was a child was to be a composer and a pianist, but in that order more. Like inspired from the old times where you couldn't just be a pianist, you had to be first and foremost a composer and play your own works. But at some point you realize it requires so much time just to perform, and it's not so much time for composing. But yeah, I haven't given up yet.